Today, we are using NBA 2K26 to predict who wins the 2026 NBA championship. That sounded like it went in. I couldn't see because it's behind me. If it did go in, though, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 12K. Even if it didn't go in, if you want to drop a sub too, I'm not mad at you. Hey, and maybe drop a like on the video too. The first message we are hit with before we can even look at the schedule or anything, LeBron James wants a farewell tour. So this is going to be LeBron's last year in the league, 2K26 is predicting. And honestly, I don't blame them. I mean, I know he's damn near superhuman, but if he plays another year after this, I'd be shocked. We'll definitely give Bron that farewell tour, though. He deserves it. So these are the ratings going into the 2026 season. The top 10 players in the NBA. We got Jokic at the 1, Shea at the 2, Okumpo at the 3, Luka Doncic at the 4, Ant-Man at the 5, Wembanyama at that 6 spot, Stephen Wardell Curry at the 7th spot, Jason Tatum at the 8th spot, but he will be on injured reserve for the whole season, so he won't be there because of that torn Achilles. LeBron at the 9th spot and D Mitch at the 10. I mean, these guys are all kind of tied for that 10th spot, but that does technically mean that AD, Kevin Durant, Brunson, Hallie, Embiid, Kawhi all snubbed out of the top 10. I'm not going to say Cat, because I don't think Cat's top 10. I think Cade will finish top 10 this year. Best players in the league, I'm pretty high on the Pistons. Ja getting a little underrated. Maybe D-Book. Kyrie, very underrated. So, I mean, we'll see how this season pans out, though. But before we do get into this season, we got to make our predictions. If I had to pick an NBA Finals matchup right now, I would say Rockets-Pistons. Yes, the Detroit Pistons out the East. That is my sleeper team of the year. I don't even know if I'd call them a sleeper anymore, but, like, I feel like they're still an underdog. The West, I would honestly say, I don't know if I see anyone still beating OKC. They're just that good of a team. But I'm just trying to be a little different with the Rockets. My hopeful matchup is the Clippers versus the Pistons. I want to see Kawhi and Harden get it done. But I'm just trying to not even get my hopes up no more. The Ravens are winning the Super Bowl this year, though. And your 2026 MVP is, just take a wild guess, Nikola Jokic. I don't really know what he's doing with his hand right there. It makes him honestly look even more like Gru. But yeah, he wins the MVP. He couldn't let someone else win it 2 years in a row. He had to come back for what was his. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year. 2K has been glazing Cooper Flagg in these early sims so far. So that is no surprise there. Let's see who was the leading rookie scorer a game. Ace Bailey had 13 a game. Dylan Harper averaged 13 a game. Trey Johnson averaged 12.6 a game. This is definitely one of the best rookies out that class. Edgar Denim Jeans, 10 points a game. VJ Edgecombe, 9.8. And then Con Knuckle, the Summer League MVP with 9 points a game. How much did Cooper have again? 13.8 a game. So, I mean, it maybe could have been given to, like, Ace or Dylan Harper. But honestly, he kind of had the best season, so they had to give it to him. Malik Monk with 20 off the bench for the Kings. 6th man of the year. Defensive player of the year, 3 blocks a game. And then Neemias Quetta, the most improved player. 9.2 points per game, 6.8 boards, and 1.4 blocks. Celtics are going to need some help this year, so that's a good look. Paulo wins Clutch Player of the Year, 24.4 a game. And then Chris Finch wins Coach of the Year, 65 and 17. This is what the All-NBA first team is looking like. Really no surprises here. All-NBA second team. I guess the only surprise, I feel like Ant would have made the All-NBA first team. What did he put up? Put up 32 a game and did not make the All-NBA first team? All right, we're going to have to check the scoring leaders once we get out of this screen, because I find that hard to believe that Anthony Edwards doesn't make the All-NBA first team, putting up basically 33 a game. Shea led the league in scoring at 33 a game. D-Book 32.8 and Anthony Edwards 32.7, and he still didn't make the All-NBA first team. I didn't even see D-Book on an All-NBA team. He made the All-NBA second team. I just didn't see it. Curry put up 29.3 a game, so there's only 3 guys that averaged 30. Then we had Jamal Murray 5th in scoring with 28 a game. So the Nuggets had an MVP and a top 5 scorer in the league. What seed did they just get in the playoffs? They got the 5th seed, and OKC got the 4th seed. Hey, my Clippers got the 3rd seed though. KD and the Rockets are in the play-in. Golden State is in the play-in against Phoenix. Wemby was in the play-in in that Western Conference, and then the Magic, Celtics, Bulls, Pacers. So Celtics and Pacers still making play-in spots without Halliburton or Tatum. And then this is what the normal playoff picture is looking like. And no real roster changes either. There was like no trades made. Cavs traded Max Strus to the Pacers for TJ McConnell. Nets traded Terrence Mann to the Warriors for a 1st-round pick. And then Emmanuel Quickly and Jamison Battle got traded to the Pistons for Tobias Harris and a 1st. I don't really understand that trade either, to be honest. We got our first playing game though, Rockets Spurs. This should be a good one. It doesn't matter as much because whoever loses still has another chance to get into the playoffs. And it looks like it's the Rockets who are gonna lose. Yeah, they're not able to pull that comeback off. Fox dropped 33 on them. Wemby 23, 8 and 6 with 5 blocks. Devin Vaseline 20, Dylan Harper 13, Castle 10. KD dropped 34, Eamon Thompson 23, Sengun 19. Just the rest of the team really did not show up to play as much as they should have. All right, now we got Warriors Phoenix, and the Warriors are able to pack up the Suns pretty easily. I mean, that is to be expected, to be honest, when you got like 6 shooting guards on the roster and 3 of them in the starting lineup. D-Book dropped 34, Jalen Green 26, Curry dropped 35, and Butler dropped 35. They combined for 70 in the playing game. So we got Curry, KD to get in the playoffs. But first, we're over to the not as exciting Eastern Conference play-in. It's actually insane how much better the Western Conference is going to be this year than the Eastern Conference. Magic just beat the Celtics by 9, though. Paolo drops 42 in the play-in. Jaylen Brown dropped 45. Anthony Simons with 25, but they're just missing Jason Tatum. That's really it. Now we got the Bulls, Pacers. Pacers were missing Halliburton. That's really it, too. White with 22. Joshua Giddey, 21. Siakam had 34 and 4. The dude they did trade for, Max Strus, had a really good game. 18, 8 of 12 shooting. Just missing Tyrese. And we got a minute, 5 seconds left in the Rockets-Warriors game. 2-point game for the last playoff spot in the West. You know we got to jump in. Warriors ball when we load in. Jimmy with it in the corner. And he hits Curry for the 3, but Curry bricks. And the Rockets are trying to take the lead. I was going to say get the ball to KD, but Kevin Durant is not on the floor. He must have fouled out. Sengun for 3, though. He smokes it. And here comes the Warriors with a chance to basically ice the game. If they go up 2 possessions with under 24 seconds left, it's damn near over with Curry on the floor, and he just snapped Van Fleet's ankles. Draymond with the layup. And my pick to win the NBA championship is going out in the playing game. KD is back in the game. I mean, maybe he could lead him to a miraculous comeback, but it doesn't even look like he wants to shoot the ball. Maybe he does. 3-pointer. He hits it. Even if Curry makes both these free throws, there is a chance. All right, Steph made both. No surprise there, but Kevin Durant has a chance to bring this to OT, and Tari is shooting that over Kevin Wayne Durant. That's ball game, though. KD at 32, 8 and 4. I mean, a good game. Hit the clutch 3 right there. I don't know why he's not taking that shot, and I don't know why he's not in the game in the last minute and a half. Did he have to go take a shit or something? Like, what happened? And Boston takes care of business against the Bulls. JB with 25, Simmons 24, and Derek White 22. Vooch dropped 20 and 13 for him. The rest of the Bulls, nothing too crazy, to be honest. Giddey had a good game, I guess. Herter didn't have too bad of a game. The rest of them, though, just not enough. And now we got the official playoff picture. I'm not going to lie. Minnesota got a tough 8th seed. Looks like I'm wrong, though. They are up 3-0, and then Cleveland is up 3-0 on the Orlando Magic. Everywhere else is 2-1, though. Knicks win their playoff series, and then the Cavs did just win their playoff series. They 4-0'd the Magic. But we got game 6 in Detroit. Detroit did get the 6th seed, so this is at home. So if they lose, we are going to play game 7 in Atlanta against Trae Young. We do not want to do that. But Trae Young's not trying to go home either. It is a tie game, 44 seconds left, game 6. Can the Pistons close them out? Does Trae got that 2019 or 2020, whatever year it was that they beat the Sixers? Does he have that magic left in him? Didn't look like it on that possession. Here comes K. I'm not gonna lie, those lights that flash in the background is one of the toughest additions they've made in 2K26. I don't know if that's a good thing, that's one of the toughest things they added, but it is it's a cool addition. Amen Thompson with the dot to Jalen Duren. Called him by the wrong name. That is a sir, not Amen. Basically the same thing, though. Pistons up 2. Let's see if K can get this stop on Trae. In front of the home fans, 8 seconds left. Trae sizing him up, getting to the bucket. Euro pass out. We have him boxed, sir. Good defense. If he hits that, that's crazy. Pistons win 114-116. That was clamps for the last 10 seconds of the game. Sir Thompson, Kate Cunningham, good defense. Another reason I think this Pistons squad could be tough, that defense. And they're going on to the second round. Detroit is happy. Next game 6 we got is Toronto, Miami. Again, we got an underdog trying to close it out on the road. This one's not as close. 7-point game, a minute left. I mean, let's see if the Heat could work some magic, I was going to say. And they low-key have. It's a 3-point game, 37 seconds left. Let's jump in. It is the Raptors ball, but all they really need is one stop right here, and they got a chance. Sheed with the ball. They leave Scotty Barnes wide open for 3. He smokes it, though. Khalil Ware with the board. They don't have a timeout. I think they might have subbed Tyler Hero out for defense, but they don't have their best scorer now on the floor. Who is taking this 3? Khalil Ware from deep, and he misses. I don't know why Khalil Ware thought that was a good shot from that deep with 8 seconds left, but yeah, we are going to a game 7. Bam had 35, Tyler Hero 14, 7 boards, and 11 assists. If you would have told me Bam dropped 35, I would have told you they win that game, especially looking at this box score. No one on the Raptors really did anything crazy. They just played good team basketball. And now my Clippers got the chance to get eliminated game 6 against the Los Angeles Lakers, the LA rivalry. We at least force a game 7. Looks like we're at least gonna force a game 7 though. Luka dropped 27, 6 and 11, Braun 19, 7 and 10. But John Collins with 28, Harden 27, Bradley Beal with 20. Okay, Brad. 16 for Kawhi, 16 for Zubac. We're going to a game 7. And now we got game 6 in OKC. Or never mind, this one is in Denver, but it is Denver versus OKC. Is the MVP going out in round 1? At least not Not yet. And then our last game 6 before we get to these game 7s, Dallas, San Antonio. So we are in overtime in Dallas, San Antonio game 6. Mavs trying to close it out on the road, a minute left. So I already know what we're doing. Kyrie got that Gatorade cup. That means he is tired, but he's still trying to work on De'Aaron Fox. Nice little Euro. I don't know. He might have traveled there. Clay misses the shot. And here come the Spurs. Wembanyama, who's up to like 7'10", people are saying. He's still listed as 7'4" in this game, but De'Aaron Fox pulls up for the 3, or not the 3, the mid-range. I need to work on my announcing skills. And here comes Kyrie trying to tie the game back up. Gets to the bucket, smokes the layup though. Get that man a Gatorade. Now there's only like a 5-6 second difference between that shot clock. So the Spurs are just gonna hold it. Derek Lively's trying to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox. He somehow does. Wemby for 3 though. He misses. Mavs got all their timeouts or no timeouts. I can't even tell with the new 2K26 scoreboard. I think it's none, so they're just going to have to pull the shot. 2 seconds, Kyrie to tie it up, and we're going to a game 7. Fox dropped 27, Wemby 26 and 18 with 3 steals and 2 blocks. Kyrie dropped 30, Clay 24. Couldn't hit that big 3 in the corner, though. Cooper Flagg, 5 of 14 from the floor, 15 points. 80, 13 and 13. We're going to a game 7, though. First game 7 up is the Miami Heat Toronto Raptors. It's been a good series, but this is probably the least exciting matchup, at least like between teams that we got. It is a 2-point game though with 45 seconds left, so we'll jump in and watch it. I mean, feel like whatever team wins is probably gonna get smacked next round anyway though. BI with it in Toronto up 2. 1 bucket right here makes this game very tough to win for the Heat, but BI is getting clamped up. Tobias Harris with it getting clamped up. I mean, I don't know what this team is doing right now. Tobias Harris somehow still finishes that, and that is most likely game. I'm not trying to sit here and watch them shoot free throws. So, and now we have 3 game 7s in the Western Conference. I think this one's up first. No, it's the Clippers-Lakers up first. Here we go. These games have been crazy close. We're down 1 with a minute left. And it is the Clippers ball when we load in, but we just threw some dumb shit. I don't know what Brook Lopez is doing. And it's a historic rivalry right here. Kawhi versus LeBron. Marcus Smart from the corner smokes it. Kawhi with the board. Someone go get a bucket, please. Kawhi or James Harden needs to take this shot. Kawhi trying to attack Braun. Hop step, layup. Bro, Kawhi is not missing that 2K. Braun missed the free throw. Missed this one too, Braun. Let us win the game. Not go to OT off of 2. Let us win the game. All right, timeout Clippers. What's in the playbook right here, Ty Lue? It's just the Kawhi ISO. That's what we're going with. I mean, I'm not even mad at it. Kawhi to the bucket. He finishes. 115. Lakers got no timeouts. LeBron dribbling it up. Half court shot, 3/4 court shot, whatever you want to call it. No good, though. We are going to overtime in LA. Win the tip, win OT. That's a good sign the Clippers just won it. Looks like the Clippers offense has been straight Kawhi ISO, but James Harden came off that screen. He missed a 3, though. Roy goes to the bucket. Looked like he was foul hunting right there. He didn't get the call. Brad Beal should just blow by Austin Reeves, I would think. No, good kick out. Come on, let's be the first one to score in OT. That's a good sign, too, that you're going to win the game. How is Austin Reeves clamping up Bradley Beal? Bradley, you better make that. Yeah, get Bradley out the game. Austin Reeves is a bucket. Don't get me wrong, but that dude might be one of the worst defenders I've ever seen. But as we're talking, the Clippers ran away with the game 128-119. Brad had 24, so I mean, maybe it was just a bad possession. I don't know. Kawhi 23, John Collins 18 and 10, Harden 17, and then Luka had 23, 9 and 11. Damn, in an overtime game, I would have thought Luka or Bron would have had at least 35 plus, but they do not. Damn, I'm just realizing too, that was Bron's last game ever, a game 7 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers. Game 7 between the Nuggets Thunder is not even close. Thunder blow him out. Shea with 35, Chet 29, and the MVP, Nikola Jokic, goes out in the first round. I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie, that is that's a really good opponent to play in the first round. I don't know how they matched up with each other in the first round. Mavs ended up winning the game 7. Wemby had 21 and 9 with 7 blocks in his first career game 7. Was not enough though. AD had 21-15, Clay 19, Kyrie 18, Cooper Flagg 7 and 6 with 3 of 11 from the floor. And now we got the second round. Some actually really good matchups here, I'm not gonna lie. Simulated through a couple games right there. Clippers are up 3-0 and the T-Wolves are up 3-0 on the Thunder. Eastern Conference series are a little more entertaining. We don't have 3-0s, we got 2-1s. Let's see if we get any sweeps in the West. No sweeps. Minnesota, this gentleman sweep the Thunder though. And Dallas is battling back against the Clippers. Come on, Clippers. Let's not blow this. Let's not go to a game 7. All right, hold on. Raptors, Knicks is up first. Let's just simulate through that. It's not an elimination game. Knicks take it 3-2 Knicks. 6. And here we go. Game 6. Can the Clippers eliminate the Mavericks at home? The Mavs are off to a 24 run. In LA, how do we let them at our home floor start off on a 20-4 run? That is awful. Bringing the game back a little bit in the fourth quarter, but just not enough. We're going to game 7. Kyrie dropped 30 and 10 on us. Now we got game 6 between the Knicks and the Toronto Raptors. 29 seconds left. Knicks trying to close them out. Biggest possession of the game right here. Can the Raptors get a stop, or can JB put them up 3 or 2 possessions? They're going to dribble this shot clock down. Raptors don't even have any timeouts either. This is going to be a tough comeback for the Raptors, even if they miss. They got to score right here. They have no timeouts. This is the game. This possession. BI on Jalen Brunson from deep. I don't know what it is with these dudes taking deep-ass threes to end the game, but you got to get downhill. You got Jalen Brunson on you. He should have been able to get to at least a midi pole, but Knicks close them out. They're going on to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks leading scorer was Jordan Clarkson with 25. Brunson or Cat were not their leading scorer. And Russell Westbrook was picked up by the Knicks. I did not see that. He had 17. Prime Russ is back? Question mark? So my Pistons kind of got embarrassed. They got beat 4-1. But the East Finals is set, and now we are away in Game 7 of Dallas, Los Angeles. And this one is in Dallas, and I do not have a good feeling about this. It's been a really high-scoring game, just going back and forth. The Clippers are pulling away, though, and the Clippers do it. We are in the Western Conference Finals. We got Minnesota, Los Angeles, New York, Cleveland. I'm rooting for the Clippers to win here, but I'm thinking it's going to be probably Minnesota, New York. 3-1s both ways, and the Clippers go out sad 4-1. It was a good try, though. It was a good season. Ant dropped 39. Zubac had 21 and 13. Harden 19. Kawhi 19. I mean, we just needed more from Harden and Kawhi in an elimination game. And now we got game 6, Knicks, Cleveland. Let's see if we're going to a game 7. We are. Anthony Edwards wins the West Conference Finals MVP. And the winner of the game 7, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Evan Mobley wins East Conference Finals MVP. T-Wolves Cavs, game 1. T-Wolves take it. T-Wolves take game 2. T-Wolves take game 3. So the playoffs have been pretty nice. With game 7s, game 6s throughout. Is the finals just going to be a snooze fest? Cavs are able to take 1 game. Cavs are able to take 2 games. Hold on. We're going to a game 6. Maybe I spoke too early. Maybe it's not a snooze fest. T-Wolves up 6, 58 seconds left. It was looking like it was going to be a close finish, but the T-Wolves just went on a little run. I mean, there's 29 seconds left. It's only a 3-point game, so I guess we'll hop in. It is Timberwolves ball. Cavs do have a timeout, though, so all they really do need is 1 stop, and they got a chance. Stopping Anthony Edwards might be the problem, though. It seems like the league has had a tough time stopping him this year, and I don't know if D. Mitch is the right guy to try and guard him. I'd maybe try and put DeAndre Hunter on him, but you do you, Cleveland. Ant trying to score. He gets boxed by D. Mitch. Joe Ingles misses the shot. Call timeout. They get the timeout. They got 4 seconds to get a 3 up. We've seen some teams make some questionable decisions, like KD not shooting the last shot. This better go to D. Mitch. It goes to DeAndre Hunter, who's not even gonna get a shot off. What is that ending? What is that ending? I don't even know what to say. That's a terrible ending. Can't even, I mean, I don't even, it's just you just didn't shoot with 4 seconds left. What are you doing? This was real life. DeAndre Hunter would be banned from the city of Cleveland. He might have pulled a Malik Beasley and had money on the Timberwolves to win the game, because that's the only explanation for that. I don't know what that was. But yeah, 2K, this is what 2K is predicting. The Timberwolves hoisting this trophy up at the end of the year.